Welcome back to Switch to Linux. While YouTube is still at it, they apparently are waging an all-out war against media servers. I received an email this morning. I'll go ahead and show you the emails that I have a second community strike for the evil sin of talking about the Plex media server. Okay. But I logged into the YouTube account and I am not seeing anything about the content strike, and I am not. I'm still actually able to see the video. So I'm wondering if they triggered some email but didn't take an action, or what the situation is. But we'll go ahead and just mention a few things here. Number one, obviously, I do put my videos on a bunch of other places. So in the odd event we completely disappear off of YouTube, well, I guess you're just going to have to go on over to Odyssey or Rumble or BitChute or one of the other places I put the video content. Clearly, I am making YouTube mad. None of my videos with, basically this would mean 3 strikes if they actually do take action against this. None of them are a violation of YouTube policies at all. I think YouTube just is standing against people like me because, I mean, maybe it's the reason I talk conservative stuff. And they're trying to do a big conservative purge off of YouTube so no one accidentally talks about what's going on with the, upcoming politics in this country, which I try and keep politics to a minimum. I do just enough to poke a lot of fun around and, kind of enjoy the sinking of the Titanic. That is this country. But the real fact is that big tech is complicit in this. And the challenge that we have is, even me, who has always followed rules, let me tell you how deep I read rules. I got to a spot last night that all of the online indication suggests I can park there overnight. I spent an hour reading the city code for the town I had just rolled into to make sure I was legal to park where I'm at. And if I wasn't, I'd have just jumped in the van and drove another hour or two. No big deal. That's the type of person I am. I might be one of the few people who've actually read YouTube policies, yet they keep on trying to strike the channel and knock the channel down. Of course, if they knock the channel down, that's probably about a quarter of my income at this point in time. There was a time I made a lot more on YouTube ad revenue. I actually think we're close to the amount on Patreon and Subscribestar as we are on YouTube content creation stuff. But nevertheless, YouTube is indeed waging a war against many creators. And I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm not going to go down without a fight. I'm going to go ahead and get this video uploaded today. I wasn't planning on uploading a video today, but, you get an email about this, and it's just like, I was about to just close the computers down. I already shut the internet down. I was going to go out and work on a little study over here for my Bible study tomorrow, and I get out there, and it's like, that's the last thing you see. I was like, again, really? Well, it ended up being too windy out there to work out the table outside, and so I decided to come back in. Let's crank everything back on and see what in the world's going on. And lo and behold, I log in. I get the scary email here that tells me that my content violates. Unfortunately, we think it violates our spam, deceptive practices, and scams policy. So they say they removed it. And let's see where the URL was found. Okay, so I guess it's the URL. They're having a problem with the URL inside of the video. Let me go ahead and look at the video again. Did they just remove a URL from the thing? It's still there. I mean, app.plex.tv. That's the URL. This is like plex.tv is a big company with ties to a lot of everything they do is legal and above board. United States registered company. Everything that I have no earthly idea what in the world they're having a problem with. I'm going to go ahead and just delete that link from the video description just because. So, yeah, just go to there if you want to. We're just going to go ahead and remove that link from the video description just because. And I think I probably have a, let's see, I think I have a article on switchedtolinux.com about it, so you can just go on over there because, hey, I own my servers for there. They're not going to take that down. Let's see if I have it. No, I don't have it right there, but I'll go ahead and put that up there as soon as I can. But that's the thing, you know, YouTube's just coming out, like, even let's review these community strikes. The first one was a medical misinformation. I'm going to remind you that YouTube hires third world country morons to do their content moderation, and I have a PhD in biomedical research. The only thing they had a problem with, apparently, is that I linked the VAERS database, which is a government-run, CDC-run database. Medical misinformation. Why? Well, they didn't want that database out because that database was showing that the amount of negative effects of the Nazi juice was so above everything else, no medical scrutiny would have ever allowed anybody to get injected with such juice. Because, of course, we know now that big tech was conspiring with big government about doing that kind of stuff. And that is common. So, okay, I get a warning on that one, which is completely bogus. I'm sharing a link to a government website from the CDC, and you want to call that medical misinformation. Yeah. All right, let's talk about the second one. We mentioned the evil K word. Cody. I'm talking to my friend Cody. I have a friend over here named Cody. He's just off camera. Hi, Cody. Hi, how are you? So, you know, my friend Cody here has the name of a media center we cannot mention on YouTube because not only have they have demonetized most of my videos on that media center platform, but they did a community strike saying it was encouraging piracy or something, which I had an explicit warning on that video that this can be used for good, it can be used for bad, never use it for bad because it's against the law. That's exactly what was in the content of that video. And I linked that video. I linked over to, of course, you can still watch it on Rumble, on BitChute, and on Odyssey. I don't remember which one it is because I did a whole series of those. I've since taken those off of the Tubies, but you can still watch all of my series on those videos on the alternative channels. The third one now they're alleging is something to do with Plex. But again, I don't have any response to this right now. I logged in expecting to have to fight this, but I'm not. There's nothing on my channel about it. Let me refresh, see if anything happens here. Nothing. So apparently they sent me the scary email telling me I have 2 strikes now, but apparently I don't. Well, if they happen to follow through and strike the channel over the next couple days, over the weekend when I won't be looking at it until like Monday or something, and they do, just let you guys know now, that means I cannot stream for 2 weeks, I cannot upload content for 2 weeks, and I can't even keep you abreast for 2 weeks. So I'm going to prioritize getting the new website up for Switch to Linux so I can put in a lot better notification systems, point you to all the other systems. I'm going to make that a priority. I'm going to try and say, I don't know if I absolutely can do it inside 1 month, but I'm going to shoot for that because that's some other plans as well for the channel as well that I'd like to do that, again, they may derail it. I mean, understand, right before they copyright or community strike me the first time, I was going to enable YouTube memberships, which will help YouTube. They said, let's screw YouTube. Screw YouTube. Piss off. I should get that Steven Crowder thing. Piss off YouTube. Or, you know, it was at, I forget which media center it is, peeing on the YouTube logo, but that's about it. But that's kind of the stuff, you know, and I don't want to be that way. I love YouTube. I have 4 different channels on YouTube on different content. I am very successful on it. But at the same time, what they're doing doesn't make any sense. And if they want to say, hey, don't talk about media players, fine, put it in your terms of service, put it in your community guidelines. I'll go through and scrub all of my content about media centers off of my channel. I don't have a problem with that. You put it in the guidelines, that's fine. But the fact of the matter is, they're not putting it in the guidelines. They're just doing what they want. And I have a sneaky suspicion it's because I am a conservative YouTuber. And they are trying to they're trying to censor conservative YouTubers. I got news for you. If YouTube kicks me off, I'm going to take my filter off. I'm going to go full-fledged conservative, and I'm probably going to alienate a small quarter, probably a small fraction of my channel, and we might grow in more things as we increase more boldness. Because right now, I might walk the milquetoast of politics, because I don't really want to get into politics. But at the same time, if they're going to boot me off simply for this reason, because nothing else makes any sense. We know that they're taking out an assault against the content creators. They're trying to push people over to Rumble or other platforms. Of course, for me, Rumble is still a questionable. I don't even know if I want to keep using Rumble in the long term, because if you're not a big content creator over there, I just don't see it. Maybe if I create a locals account, that'll push me up, since they're co-owned at this point in time. But I don't know. I just have to think about that. Let me know in the comments, wherever you can. But just so you know, the website, switchedtolinux.com, we are on various social media platforms, which you don't even have to have an account. Like, you can follow my Twitter account without having a Twitter account. Which other ones? I'm not sure which other ones you can follow, but you can find me on Twitter, Minds, Fastodon, Gab, and Reddit. I think those are all linked. They should all be linked on the website. If not, they will be on the new version of the website that's going to come out. So you guys can follow along over there. Let's talk briefly about Think Life Media. Right now, the platform I have, it completely sucks and it doesn't work right. So that's why I have not been mentioning it a whole lot lately. After we're done with Switch to Linux, I want to do the Tux Traveler website. And then I think once we get that done, then I'll reinvest time in Think Life Media. Mostly I have to do all this stuff myself, so I have to figure out a way to get it done. So, if we disappear for a couple weeks, that's why. It's because I engaged in the bad sin of talking about the Plex media server, which I believe is also available on the Google Play Store. I'm going to look into that right now. Let's see. Google Play Store Plex. Let's see what we can find on Google Play Store. Oh, look at that. Plex. Stream movies. Oh, hold on. There was an error. Maybe it doesn't exist anymore. Maybe Google banished it from the Google Play Store. Google Play. Everything's showing up a 505 error. Plex Mobile. Plex VPN. Okay, everything is showing up on that. Maybe there's just a problem with my... Okay, just play.google.com is just not working on that computer. I boot up another computer here. Let me just see. Sorry for the crazy rambling rant we're completely unprepared for. But, hey, I threw up a cell phone and decided to start talking. Because, all right, let's try this again. Let's try a different computer. Google Play Plex. Let's see what this is doing. Go, internet, go, internet, go. Go, ninja, go. There it is. Yep, there it is. The official Plex app. Oh, I don't know if you can see that or not. The official Plex app. Over there on the Google Play Store. Let's see if my friend's favorite app is over there. Oh, look at that evil stuff, that evil K word that I got a community strike for talking about. It's also available on the Google Play Store. I think Google Play should banish itself. Oh, look at this. There's the official remote for the thing. Oh, look at this. YouTube is Google Play Store is involved in piracy, apparently, because they're making apps available. They just won't allow their YouTube content creators to talk about them. Yeah, so once again, my videos are always cross-posted over to BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble. You can find the videos over there. If I disappear for 2 weeks, I just happen to have been sent back to the YouTube gulag, and they were too delayed in sending me to the gulag, so I was able to get a message out to you guys. If not, we'll be back maybe Monday with a message, maybe not. I don't know. I might just take a day off for this stuff. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and head on over to all those other places. If you like my content, you want to keep getting it, then make sure you know where to find it if I get sent to the gulag. Because Susan's after me. Susan's after me. I have irritated Queen Susan. Goodbye, folks. Thank you for watching this video from Switched to Linux. This channel would not be possible without the backing of the program supporters scrolling on the screen now. You can be a supporter at Patreon at patreon.com/TOMM or at thinklifemedia.com. I also want to thank the open source community who creates such excellent software that makes producing this show possible. Please remember to support your software communities. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.